others might not think is good. It's just an action, doesn't make the whole of me.
No.
Yeah.
There's a difference between the behaviour and the person. Would you agree with that?
100%.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
So do you think, this is kind of a very big, interesting question, do you think that your life purpose is predestined, or is it something that you do independently to get to a position?
Wow, that's a big one. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can answer that one because we get the wonderful ability to make choices. So I don't know if it's predestined or not, but what I do believe in is that I'm never walking alone in it. I don't, sounds a bit woo-woo, but it's like, I don't good. It's an honest answer. It's good. It's kind of like I feel spiritually that I'm safe. So the choices that I make, whether I live or die or whatever, I'm safe. So I don't know if it's predestined or not. Yeah.
That's a big question to answer. You don't have to go. Wow, that was a good one. That was a good one.
It's interesting, because the topic of today's podcast is about purpose and passion. They seem to start to be aligning, and passion drives it somehow, doesn't it? Yeah. Drives your purpose. Would that be true for you?
Yeah. I would say my purpose and my passion sits together. They probably didn't before. I was always like codifying it. What's my passion? What's my purpose? But now I feel it, and that's different. And it does come back to connection. And for me, that's one of my beliefs, and it doesn't sit with everyone. It's not for everyone. But I think sometimes depression and anxiety can come if you don't feel a sense of purpose. And I think, for me, serving or working for the people in my community, the people in my world, the people around me, that is a passion of mine, and that makes me feel purposeful. So, and that stops me from falling into being inward looking all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's not about me, it's about the people around me.
What I'm hearing is joy, actually, in your life.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, generally pretty joyful. Had for moments. But yeah.
Is that what we aim for, though? Purpose of life itself is to feel joy. Would you know?
And definitely life isn't linear. Like I have my moments. Oh my God, my mother can tell you, I get low and something will upset me or I'll get angry about it. But genuinely joyful. I'm lucky. I feel very lucky.
Yes.
I think all those emotions are all about being human, the ups and downs, life ebbs and flows, and part of the process, really.
Like a wave, eh? Yeah.
Very, very like a wave, and you've got to ride it. Yeah. Surf the urge, surf the wave.
And how much fun do we have once we actually saw?
Yeah, and mine for me is letting go of all that self-monitoring and what are people thinking of me, and actually go, hey, this is cool. Look what we're doing right now. It's kind of like, this is connecting.
How do we gain that confidence in terms of purpose and passion in our lives?
How do we gain it? Practice. Yeah, and letting trust in ourselves.
Trust yourself.
Yeah.
So that's part of self-integrity as well.
Yeah.
Being able to trust yourself.
Yeah.
Being honest with yourself.
Yeah, because trust, you have to be honest. Perfect. Yeah, you have to be honest.
You can't tell people a line of crap because they don't usually believe.
Authenticity.
Yes. Genuineness. Very, very important.
Yeah. And that's when you get connection.
Oh,
exactly. Right. So without authenticity, you don't have true connection because you're masking something. You're not
here. You're not being present with the people.
Yeah. And that's where that vulnerability comes in, because you have to be yourself. Mm-hmm. And that's got not so good bits and good bits, but generally you're a good human. And everyone else is a good human.
Good human, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at things.
So, tell us what's next in your life.
Oh,
Any plans or ideas?
strangely enough, I'm always forward thinking and like, oh, the next 5 years, what's going to happen? What are my plans? And what am I aiming for?
Whoa,
I know.
it is. It's quite tired,
Yes. But this, I've come to a place lately where I'm actually taking it back to just year blocks. And it's kind of like, I've always been a bit of a mover. Every 18 months, a new house or a new country or a new relationship. I'm always moving around. But for the first time in my life, I'm being more comfortable with being present with where I am right now.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah. But not for me. I want the space for my family. I want them to have, we call it the whare, it's the space, we've all got a space we can be in. And learning to sit with that rather than going, oh God, they've left the napkins out and the dishes are out, just be with it a lot more and I really have to work at that.
It must be really validating for the people in your family as well.
I think now, when it first started, I was like, get the cup off the table. And I was like, oh. But now I'm chilling out a bit more. Yeah, I had to sort of reflect a little on my control issues. But no, it's good. And work-wise, I'd say the organization I work with, I want it to be a place where people feel, this is a word I use a lot, psychologically safe at work, that you can explore and be innovative. So that's part of my purpose now from a work perspective. Yeah,
it's a great attitude to have because people feel more comfortable to share ideas or go think of something different if they feel safe.
And you get the best of people then. And then that means our members and our clients will get the best. So, which is great for everyone's life. So, yeah, good all round.
Exciting.
Yeah.
What a great discussion.
Yeah, that's a lot. That really is.
What did we come up with in terms of like a definition of purpose and passions aligned with it? What do you say?
Yeah. Everyone's different, aren't they? But that's my monologue at you.
Everyone is different.
Yeah. Yeah. But I've really enjoyed this.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for coming. It's really great having you here as our special guest. So why don't you guys put some comments on what's your passion? Do you have what's happening in your life at the moment? So put it in the comments and we can have a look and we can create a discussion.
Any queries, just send them in and try and get it into the next podcast. Okay? So thank you very much for participating. We very much appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Bert. Thanks for listening. And we will see you next time.
Kia ora, adios, sayonara.
Bonjour, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir.
Thank you for watching this episode of the podcast My Old Man and Me. This podcast is hosted by Pete and Bonnie Worsfold. Podcast production by Wild Hearts Creative. wildheartscreative.co.nz. This series of podcasts is about purpose and passion. Keep an eye out for another episode. If you'd like to connect with Pete, go to petetalktherapy.co.nz.